right, so we actually have some interesting information I want to cover for you guys. Basically, on NCSoft's website, for the Korean website, they posted a job posting, which is basically working on Unreal Engine 4 for Blade and Soul PC Live version, the remastered version. So there's a lot of confusion here because honestly, it could really mean anything. It can mean the Frontier server, which is basically remastered because it's on Unreal Engine 4, even though it's more kind of like a mobile type hybrid game, which most people don't really like at all. It could be them working on that. It could be maybe just a mobile game in disguise because, as we know, NCSoft is not the most transparent company. They could say, hey, we're working on the Blade and Soul PC version that they've been saying for years, and they might just be funneling all the money into their mobile games, which kind of seems what the case is. So there's a lot of kind of missed things. I'm not going to confirm that it's going to be for the PC Live version that everyone's waiting for, but if it is, they are hiring people to work on it. Basically, they have the whole job posting here, and I did Google Translate. Is basically just like a job application. They're just saying the things that you need to do. They say you need to have experience, at least some experience with Unreal Engine 4, kind of know what you're doing. Obviously, I would hope that they're hiring qualified people. But this is kind of interesting. At least they're doing something with Unreal Engine 4. They're trying to hire new people for it. And I saw some people commenting that this means that Unreal Engine 4 is right around the corner. But to me, it kind of makes me think that it's going to be even more delayed because they clearly don't have a fully staffed company of employees working on the Unreal Engine 4. They have to get more employees. They're posting job postings right now. So clearly they need more people to work on it. So if anything, it's going to be more delayed in my opinion. And really, we're over 2 years in for the engine update for Blade and Soul Live version. And the only thing we've gotten is a few kind of flashy trailers, which of course look good because they're trailers. And we got the Frontier server, which didn't fit any of the optimization whatsoever. It still performs terribly. The graphics arguably look better, but in certain cases, in my opinion, it kind of killed some of the style of Blade and Soul, the uniqueness of the game, and the art style at least. So not even that, in my opinion, is that much better. It's okay, like a little bit better lighting, but nothing to really brag about. So butchered all the combat. Like, it just, the Frontier server was not anything good at all. And a lot of people were thinking that was going to be a sneak peek of basically what the Blade and Soul PC version we have now was going to be. But instead, they kind of just made it into like a mobile version. So all this to say, you know, we're over 2 years in and we don't really have anything to show. There's no like sneak peek of, hey, let me show you an Turning Temple raid boss with Unreal Engine 4. Let me show you guys. Here's some confidence knowing that we're working on this and we're almost done. And it's working, the optimization, you get 100 FPS, everything's good. They haven't shown anything like that in years. So if this really is a Blade and Soul PC Live version and they're trying to finish it up, I would just say, NCSoft, what have you been doing for the past 2 years? Because at this point, really, Unreal Engine 4 should be out at least in Korea. And then we should be seeing it in Korea. It should be out for the West sometime, maybe like December. But at this point, I don't think it's coming in 2020 if really at all. I don't even really know if it's going to be coming because really at this point, I mean, they haven't even said anything in so many months. It's been a very long time since there's been any type of announcement or update from Korea, really NC West, NCSoft, whatever. There hasn't been any type of announcement or update from them saying, hey, this is what's going on with the Unreal Engine 4 Live version. There has been nothing but crickets and silence. So at this point, I don't know if they even exist anymore. They might just be working on their mobile games and the Frontier server to make some more money, honestly. So, you know, I hate to be this skeptical, but at this point with NCSoft, I feel like you kind of have to be. Otherwise, it's nothing but disappointment. So, hey, maybe, you know, obviously they're clearly hiring for Unreal Engine 4. This is proof right here. But is it really going to be going towards our Blade and Soul PC Live version? I hope so. But at that point, it's going to be delayed a very long time either way. So, yeah, that's really it. I mean, kind of not really great news, but hey, they're working on Unreal Engine 4. For most likely mobile games, but you know, they're working on it. We'll have to wait and see. You know, obviously if they do any type of announcement in Korea for Unreal Engine 4, I will cover it. I'm definitely waiting on it, but at this point, I wouldn't really be surprised if it doesn't even exist because there hasn't really been any proof whatsoever that it does, really. But anyways, that's just really my thoughts on Unreal Engine 4 job posting. Hey, if you want to apply for this, I'll leave a link in the description below. NCSoft probably pays it like maybe like 5,000 NC coin a year for your salary. And maybe some like Hanmun soup and like a little high five for good job. I don't know. Maybe they have some good benefits over at NCSoft. So if you want to apply, I'll leave it below. But anyways, Unreal Engine 4, they're working on it. They have job postings, but is it coming for the West soon? Who knows?